there may be, say, a $10 rebate on maybe a new iPad. Okay, just there really isn't, but it's an example. So $10 rebate, you buy a new iPad. So you have to fill out the rebate form. You have to have your sales receipt. You have to have usually the UPC code off of the box, and you mail all that in, and then Apple's going to send you back $10. It's a great incentive to get people to buy the product, because people are automatically starting to subtract in their head $10 off their product. Why would Apple or any other company do rebates?
Because some people are too lazy to send it all in.
Not just some people, a lot of people. They're either not going to send it in, or they don't send it in correctly. Like they don't have all the parts. And the companies don't mail you back and say, oh, sorry, you didn't send me this, I need this. You just never get the rebate. So companies know that there aren't going to be a lot of people who are going to actually do all the steps on the rebate, but yet it does motivate people to go buy the product. And then, of course, sales. Everybody likes a sale. Mark it down 10%, mark it down $5, gets people into the store, and they also tend to buy other things. Every holiday, what are all, like the radio stations, the TV people, personalities, what are they talking about right now? Sales-wise. What? It's Black Friday, Christmas, holiday shopping, right? When is Black Friday?
The Friday after Thanksgiving?
It's the Friday after Thanksgiving, and it's supposed to be the one day of the year that all the stores are competing for business and you can get the best deals. Anybody know what the controversy right now is on Black Friday?
It causes damage to the economy.
But it's not the cheapest. Safe, right?
Okay, it's actually very good for the economy.
Oh,
I don't know about I mean, there are some safety issues because just consumers sometimes just aren't smart. Okay, but that's not the biggest issue right now. When are stores starting to open for the Black Friday sales? No. It's even backing up. They're starting to open at 6 p.m. on Thursday, and what is Thursday? It's Thanksgiving. So think about everybody who works retail. You now have to go in and work on Thanksgiving so that the stores can start their Black Friday specials on Thanksgiving. So there's kind of some controversy that we're not honoring that holiday anymore. It's just become like a big shopping day instead of being a family, being thankful for everything type of holiday. I was listening to the radio as I drove in this morning, and they were talking about these two women in California have already started camping out in front of Best Buy so that they can be first in line. They're already, like, they have their chairs and their tents, and they are camped out in front of the Best Buy so that they can be the first in line, and I don't even know what's on sale at Best Buy, but obviously something great. So what are they going to be doing while we're all eating turkey and ham with our families?
Being cold.
Yeah, eating turkey and ham in their tent in front of Best Buy.
Do they really have to go that early? I mean, couldn't they do
I don't know. To me, nothing is worth giving up all that time. I don't even anymore like to go Black Friday shopping. I used to do it just because it was kind of fun. I'd go with my mom or my sister, and now it's like, you know, I'd rather just pay an extra $5 and get the product at regular price, and not give up that time and not be cold and not wait in line with a whole bunch of strangers. But that's me. Some people like going holiday shopping. And we also have product samples. I love going into Kroger, and back in like the produce section, they'll have their little samples, especially when they have the fresh pineapple cut up, because I love fresh pineapple, but I rarely buy it. So I like to try those samples. But usually stores, and Walmart's really good at this too. They'll actually set up the little lady or the guy with the little warming ovens, and they'll cook some stuff and they'll give you samples. Why are stores doing that?
If you like the product, they have it right there for you to buy.
Absolutely, and they usually give you a coupon too, right? It's new products. It's a way to introduce new products into the stores and to get consumers to buy it. And the list goes on. So, what does this have to do with you? Don't say nothing. You're a consumer in the economy. Whether or not you are physically going to the store, I bet you eat the food, you wear the clothes, you ride in the car that uses the gas, you are a consumer. It absolutely has something to do with you. Promotion is an important part of our economy. Billions, that is a B, billions of dollars are spent to try and get your dollars. We live in a free enterprise system where our businesses are competing with each other for your dollars. There are millions of workers worldwide performing promotional work. So not just our advertising agencies, but a lot of businesses are working on promotion. And promotion is such a huge part that for some products, 50% of the cost is based on promotions. It's the advertising, the sales promotions, the labeling, the packaging, that all is a part of the promotion. So if we could just do away with the promotion, just think about how much cheaper your products would be. But yet we'd have millions of people who wouldn't have a job. And you may find yourself interested in a career that is this exciting and it's ever changing. There's always new ways coming up to promote products. And in fact, marketing, which is the class you're in case you forgot, is all about promoting our products. Five basic categories of promotion. Again, I'm going to go through this real quick because this is a review of what we did on Monday and Tuesday. We've got advertising. The two key components to remember about advertising. It's non-personal and it is...
Correct.
No.
Oh, it's, you pay for it.
It's paid for, right? Non-personal and it's paid for. That's what separates advertising from the other forms of promotion. You've got your publicity. Is publicity always positive?
No.
No, sometimes it's negative. Okay, sometimes bad things happen, like having that low safe serve score for restaurants. It gets reported to the public, or factory defect recalls. We talked about the car companies. And factory recalls happen to more than just the car industries. They happen to all kinds of products. We've got our sales promotions. We talked about BOGO, coupons. Those are all sales promotions. Direct marketing. That's the junk mail. Personal selling. Okay. And I'm going to stop there for today because I've already gone over these, and we'll pick back up on Friday. But I do have an assignment that I'm going to have you work on, and that is the advertising notebook. I'm still recording because I want third period to get the directions. Okay, if you would please go ahead and look at your advertising notebook. handout. You are going to be working on an advertising notebook. This is not a project that's going to be done today. It's not a project that's going to be done on Friday. It takes approximately a week. So instead of listening to lecture for the entire class period for like 3 days in a row and then working on this, we're going to do a mixture of both. So if you would please take a look at your handout on the advertising notebook. You're going to be working in groups of 2. You may choose to do it on your own. The expectations do not change. So if you do it on your own, you still have to complete all of the activities. You may not do it in a group of 3. So it's 2 or it's 1. Each student group will collect a total of 14 ads in the specific order below. You must use at least 5 different references, magazines or newspapers only. I'll try and get some newspapers brought in by Friday from the Media Center. I don't have any newspapers today. Each ad must have a typed label. This can be a Word document cut and glued on the ad with the following: name of the magazine or the newspaper that was used, type of ad from the list below, description of why it is this type of ad. You may put this in a variety of bound formats, meaning that you and your partner can choose to organize it in a binder. You could do a folder with brads. Remember when we did the wheel of function, you had that brad in the middle? Okay, if you want some of the brads, I have those and you can use them. You could hole punch them. I have a hole puncher over here by the pencil sharpener. And you can bind it with ribbon or yarn, or you could staple it together. When you're looking at your ads, no tobacco, liquor, beer, contraceptive, or inappropriate pictures in the ads. If any of that, it's an automatic 0 on a summative grade. Other requirements: you must choose 5 of your ads to label with the parts of a print ad. I'm going to go over the parts of the print ad yet. So we haven't talked about that, so don't try and do that part today. You can go ahead and get the ad, but you can't label it yet. But the 5 parts include headline, copy, illustration, signature, which could be a logo or slogan, etc. Your first page should be cover page with the title of your notebook, Be Creative, your names, and the date. And you'll attach this rubric, because if you look at the back side of your handout, you have the full rubric. You're going to attach that to the notebook itself. Required advertisements include, and they must be put in this order. I'm going to take points off if you don't have them in the right order because you've asked me to do extra work because you didn't follow the directions. The national ad, a local ad. Local means what? Local to what? It's at least going to be Georgia. Okay, I'll make local Georgia. Forsyth County would be great, but we'll at least Georgia. Celebrity endorsement could be an athlete or an actor or an actress. An expert agree bandwagon appeal. We're going to talk about appeals yet coming up in this unit. Logo appeal, exaggeration, using cartoon characters, and testimonial ads. And choose 6 of the following 8 patho appeals. Appeal to belong, nurture, feel happy. Appeal to achieve, which is power, status. Appeal for attention, adventure, and satisfied curiosity. Appeal for aesthetic satisfaction, which is eye appeal. Appeal to feel younger. Appeal to escape, dominant, or autonomy, humor, and fear. And if you look on the back, you have your rubric and it tells you exactly kind of how to put it all together. So today I would go ahead and get into your groups of 2, start organizing how you're going to put your notebook together. You can start definitely with your national and local ads. You can probably handle celebrity endorsement too. Yes, sir?
So the pathos ones, they don't matter the order as long as you put the pathos, what type it is, since we're picking...
You have to do 6 of the 8, but they still need to be in this order. So if you pick the appeal to belong, it's going to be the first one I see.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? All right, you can go ahead and get started.